What is up, bros and broettes? It's InkSlasher44, and today we're going to be talking about Advanced Warfare, and more specifically, two questions I have inside the game that really haven't been answered yet. And the first one is whether or not there are going to be camos, and whether or not there are going to be gun prestiges. As you guys know, in Black Ops 2, they had this thing called gun prestiges, and what happened is your gun actually had a level directly attached to it that you received from using that weapon. So what happened is you'd level up your gun, you'd get your gun to the top level where you'd have all the attachments unlocked, so you get your attachments from getting your gun to a certain level, which I thought was a genius idea. Once you got all your attachments unlocked, you could then prestige your gun. These prestiges would carry over throughout your actual level prestiges, and they'd work very, very well. It's a very cool idea, and this included your camos. So your camos would stay unlocked after you prestige, which is a brilliant idea. I really hope they do all of these things in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and no one's really talked about them. And then the second thing that no one's really talked about is whether or not there's a nuke. And the thing that made me think about this is I was playing this game on Favela, and I got a Y8 gunship, and it really reminded me of Modern Warfare 2, which brought me back to the whole nuke idea, and is kind of what the chem strike originates from, is the nuke from Modern Warfare 2. So these kind of things happen at extremely high kill streaks. So more of my question is whether or not there's going to be that thing that basically kills everyone, whether there's going to be that 25 kill streak. And the reason why I say 25 is because that's what it's been so frequently, except for in Black Ops 2. So as we know, in Call of Duty Ghosts, they have chem strikes. Once you hit 25 kills with your gun without dying, you get a chem strike, and generally it just kills people. But then they put these things inside this care packages, which are this Y8 gunship. You have things like the Predator, like Michael Myers, things that I don't think they can put into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. However, they have map-specific kill streaks, which they haven't explained how they work yet. People have talked about them, how there's that giant thing in the trailer that shoots out of the ground, and actually makes it so you can shoot down air support. There's turrets mounted on the maps that you can get through kill streaks, apparently, but they haven't explained how they work. In Call of Duty Ghosts, they work from field orders, but we haven't seen any field orders inside Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, so we don't really know how that's going to work either. But my question is whether there's going to be that kill streak that is always in the game, always attainable without attaching it, that's going to kill people. So in this game, it's the chem strike. In Black Ops 2, there actually wasn't anything. There was no kill streak that worked like that. There was the nuclear, where you got 30 kills without dying, you'd get that certain accolade, but there was no kill streak itself. However, in Modern Warfare 3, there was the Moab. In Modern Warfare 2, there was the Nuke. In Black Ops, there wasn't anything. So with Sledgehammer being a new developer, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they actually come out with one of these kill streaks. That's the be-all, end-all. 25 kills, you basically kill everyone and give your team a pretty big advantage. But my guess, since they're basing so much off of Black Ops 2, it'll be more like an accolade or something like that you can get, where you get 30 kills, 20 kills, 25 kills without dying, and it gives you like a rampage, it gives you a nuclear, it gives you a tactical, whatever they want to call it, whatever they want to make the name of the accolade. That's what I think they'll do. But I hope there is a nuke. I hope there is either. They have mentioned that they haven't showed us all the kill streaks, so maybe there is a nuke itself, something that takes maybe like 4,000 points to get without dying, because we know score streaks are back in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So maybe it's something like that, where after you get a certain amount of score, which is really high, it just ends the game and kills everyone, like in the old days. I would really enjoy that. I think since they're adding this new fast-paced game to Call of Duty, it would be really, really interesting to see them add something like that in there, kind of diversify themselves from what we've seen so frequently lately in Call of Duty. And I think what this comes down to is what people want. I think what Sledgehammer is doing so well is really listening to the community. We can see this through things like them putting war back into Call of Duty. Things like them putting score streaks back into Call of Duty. Putting the Pick 10, or more specifically their Pick 13 system, back into the game. They're listening to so much what people are talking about. People have always been saying Call of Duty gets stale so quickly, so they put 350 variations of guns, over 350, into the game. These specific things that just are going to make this game so fantastic, and I'm so greatly looking forward to, that I don't know how anyone can look at the trailers, the gameplay they're seeing. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of those people that got to go and play the game early. Not many people did. It was only the bigger YouTubers, which is really cool. I think that's a cool thing that they're doing and helping out the community. But definitely looking forward to the game. I don't know how you couldn't be. But let me know any questions you have about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in the comments, because I told you my 2 questions, what they're going to do with camos and gun prestiges, if they're going to be in there. And my second question is whether or not there will be a nuke or chem strike or something like that. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Maybe I'll address them in a future video. I really have been enjoying making these videos for you guys, so if you could leave me a thumbs up, that would be super greatly appreciated. Help my channel grow, help more people find my videos. And if you haven't seen the 2 videos on the screen, go ahead and check them out. And until next time, guys, peace out.